going on, family? Kim Fields here. You are jamming with my boy Doc on the People's Station, Choice FM.
Hey man, stay man. It's the DOC on WRSB on this mighty fine Wednesday, man. It's always a little bit difficult to get over the hump. But when you got some good people around, you just slide on past it, man. We got some great people in the building with me, and one special person, man. It looks like she brought out a whole team to go ahead and support her, man. Just being here with me is definitely a vibe, man. Tap in with us at I Love Choice FM on Facebook for the live feed. But right now, coming straight from Charlotte, Queen City, man. I've been hearing a lot about you. Now it feels good to have you in the station, man. LittleJohn4k, everybody show some love, man. What's going on with you? What's up? Man, blessed, highly favored, happy to be here. Another day above ground, another day to put it down. For sure, man. But tell me a little bit about yourself for the people who don't know LJ4k. Introduce yourself, because we are broadcasting from Central North Carolina to 919 all the way out to the 252, man. ECU down here at the beach, okay? Talk to my folks.
Yeah, I rock with ECU. I used to be out there a lot.
Come on, Pirate Gang.
2017.
Oh, yeah.
LittleJohn4k, man, straight from Charlotte, North Carolina, straight from Social Currency Enterprises, man. Shout out to King Carter, shout out to Zay the Goat, shout out to Hot Boy Shaq, shout out to Athena Curry. The goat.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Zay behind the camera. But look, we gotta shout out my best friend, Zay. He walked in the building, man.
The bestie came through, man.
Made my day.
Yeah. You should see it. It's all smiles in here, man. All good vibes. I'm so happy that you stepped out, man. You on the media run. You doing some good things. You got some hella fire music out. You got to get into all that for sure.
Thank you for love.
Okay, man. We got to get into it, man. But right now, thank you for introducing yourself. Let's go ahead and take it back a little bit, because I like to go ahead and get to the artists themselves, man. You feel me? So tell me a little bit about you growing up in Queen City. Talk to me.
I come from Charlotte, North Carolina. Good parents, good household. I ain't got no traumatizing story for real. But
don't shake it nobody.
But my music, it comes with just pain, built up pain. My little brother, my friend, close dear friend, Mikey, he ended up passing away. This was his dream for real. He was real good at music, and I was kind of focusing on him at the time. When he passed away, it just threw me out. One day, about a couple months later, I just decided to write it down on paper, and the first song was called Pain. I did it. I went in the studio. I was like, man, this sounds like a song. So I just took it to the studio, wrote to it, ended up dropping it, ended up sending it to everybody I knew, like literally everybody on my phone. I sent the song to, and nobody said it was bad. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going, because it was like therapy. Yeah, so I just kept going and growing, and now I just feel like I done finally found LittleJohn4k. I done found my voice. I know who I'm talking to. I know my crowd now. Like, I just done embraced really LittleJohn4k now. You know?
Yeah, as a whole.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that journey, because a lot of people are still searching for themselves, still trying to find their purpose in life. So did you feel like it was a weight lifted off your shoulders at that point? Or you said once your homie passed away, it was like you went to the side. Talk to me about that.
I done been through so much in life. Like, I've been through so much in life. And, you know, we all got stories. We all got a story that we can tell.
Walking testimony.
But, you know, everything that I've been through, I've just, learned to just master overcoming it. Just master, getting to the top and just not letting nothing bring me down, not letting nothing defeat me. So I always like to live by the quote, I'm having a bad moment, never a bad day. You know, 'cause I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah.
All my fingers, my toes still work.
Come on! I took every single morning. I wake up. First thing I do before I open my eyes, I was just wiggle my toes. My mouth. I got them all. All right, we good. I'm breathing.
I'm waking me up.
Yeah.
I roll over. I read my Bible verse, and then I get to it. Get on Instagram, post the content. It's the same thing every day. Just get to work. Just doing everything I can just to make it. Just to blow up. See, a lot of these artists, they be skipping the process. So that's why they be here and they be gone. Because they couldn't handle it, because they skipped the process. They skipped the necessary steps that it took to get here. So I really been through artist development. I really been through, man, I got 100-something songs that never released, that probably will never release. But if you just listen to them, you'll hear the growth, and hear the growth, and hear the growth. And, pain builds you. So the more things I went through, the more I recorded. The more I recorded, the more I found myself.
And it's just rinse and repeat from there to bring you to where you are and who you are today.
I'm telling you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Searching for Love, it's like, it's the perfect single for me right now because it's like, it's not necessarily searching for love as in a relationship. Like, just search to love yourself. You know, learn to love yourself, learn to be there for yourself and stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to put out.
Because it all starts from within.
I'm telling you.
I was talking to a homie of mine the other day about that. How you can change the outside all you want to, but if you still hurting, if you still trying to heal on the inside, none of that gonna matter. You can have the fastest cars, the biggest houses, you still gonna feel empty on the inside.
I'm telling you, you gotta let it out and then you gotta keep going.
Come on.
Load it in. You know, mental health is important.
Ain't it?
It's mental health
Awareness month. Come on now. And then firing on all cylinders, LJ4k. That's what I'm talking about. So for the people who don't understand the severity of that, can you talk to them about that? Just building brick by brick yourself. Because like you said, if you skip steps, if you just try to jump from A to Z, you're missing all those letters in between. Like, talk to me about artist development, that whole line, because that's really a lost art.
Oh yeah, too. Artist development. I mean, it starts in the booth, but once you make that song, once you make those couple songs, you gotta get outside. You gotta learn how to work the record. You gotta learn how to go pull up on these DJs and pull up on these radios, even if they ain't letting you on yet. You know, I've been doing this 5 years. I've been trying to get the Choice FM. You know? But you just gotta trust God and just work. You gotta put in the necessary work. Like, if you skip the steps, you'll never win. You have to put in the work. You gotta get outside. You gotta do it yourself. You gotta put in the groundwork yourself. I make my own merch. I made my own shirt.
That's you?
I made you a shirt, matter of fact.
I got a shirt.
Let me see.
Hold up. Wait a minute. 4K that came through with the drip for the dot. What we talking about? That look like good cotton too.
Yeah.
You see that color? That's hard. I see the
signature.
What's the other texture on the 4K?
That's print.
I got the exclusive, man. Hold on for the camera. Let the camera see Choice FM. Yeah, y'all can't cheat that. Yeah. I'm gonna look good in that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So now, thank you, kind. Look at it. Dripping, man. That's mine. Keep your eyes off it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there. So artist development, searching for love. You got a great team around you. You got people, A1s that popped up on you. Proud as soon as he came in, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everything.
You know what's crazy?
Talk to him.
He was the first person I sent pain to. He was the first person. When I walked out the studio, I sent it to him first, and he was like, "When you start rapping, G."
Oh my God.
And I did because I didn't tell nobody. I just did it. And then I sent it to everybody. Everybody had the same response, like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
You start rapping.
Come on.
And it sounded good. So I was like, okay.
That's pure.
Yeah.
That's pure right there. Okay, that's what's up, man. For those of y'all just tapping in, we got LittleJohn4k straight from the phone, man. 704 to be exact. Queen City for the outsiders tapping in. We're going to go ahead and jump into a joint. Could you please introduce to us what you call? Yeah. Talk to me about that.
So listen, this is When You Call. It's out right now on all platforms. Friday night in Charlotte. It's a 4-song EP, and it's just a dope vibe. It's a summer vibe. I actually dropped it last year before I ended up going through a situation, so I wasn't able to promote it the way that I wanted to.
Situation?
Yeah, you know, mishap, minor setback for a major comeback.
We might have read the same book.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Have you ever read the what is it? The 4 Agreements?
Absolutely. 4 Agreements, The Alchemist, that's all one. Yeah.
You're connected.
Yeah.
You understand life.
For sure.
If you read the 4 Agreements, then you understand life. And I read the 4 Agreements when I was going through what I was going through, and after that, I was like, you know what? I'm about to put out Searching for Love. I'm about to hit the ground, like, and I don't care who get cut off in the process. I'm just about to
meant for them.
Yeah. But yeah, this called When You Call. It's out right now on all platforms. Like I said, it's on Friday night in Charlotte EP.
Yep. Let's get into it. It's the DOC, LittleJohn4k on Choice FM. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's my Uncle Sean Paul right there. Right now I'm sitting across from my new cousin, LittleJohn4k. What's happening with you?
What's up?
Blessed, highly favored, happy to be here. Now that right there was When You Call, man. A great sample, a great vibe. Personally, I like it. I got to run it back a couple more times because when I do first listens, I don't feel like I do it justice. I gotta listen to the beat, I gotta listen to the vocals, the placement.
That's the best place to listen to
the quartet.
car test.
100%.
If it passed the car test, drop it.
You know it. You know it, man. There's been plenty of times when I was making beats in my production days where I just make that USB, go out, 15 minutes, go on the drive, come back, nope, cut it off.
Yep.
Drop everything. Come on now. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Now, the journey to creating music, we'll say, was on purpose, because I don't believe in coincidences. So everything did happen for a reason, and you are where you are for that reason. Now, what do you want your future to look like? Because we've seen what happened before. So in the present, what do you want the future to hold for you?
Honestly, I don't even really try to think about it.
Yeah.
I think about it right now, what God blessing me with right now.
Yeah.
And I just keep accepting each blessing, piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, so I can't think about tomorrow. I'm thinking about right now, today. You know, he blessed me to be sitting right here. He blessed me to get up the road to get here. I could have gotten a break. Anything could have happened, you know? So I take just each blessing day by day and just let it go like that.
That's hard. Only people who done really been through some things talk like that. Like you done had to see some things and live through some things, get some scars, some scabs, some bruises, all that. To be able to talk like that.
Trauma builds you. It's not breaking. It builds your character. It builds your insides, you know?
Yeah.
Teach you how to be tough.
Yeah.
Like
the guts. They build character. You hear it all the time when you're young. It's gonna build character. Do this, it's gonna build character.
Like
you don't really understand.
Never ever rough. Okay?
Yeah. I like that. Come on now. No, okay. Now for the folks who don't know, you are a product of go ahead. Go ahead, just let them know. Anybody else? I like long walks on the beach. But no, I was gonna say you're a product of Central, right?
Yeah. North Carolina Central, you know, the best, very best HBCU on the land. You know, number one HBCU in the world.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
You stand by it.
I stand by it.
Come on.
I stand by it.
Yes, indeed.
I stand with the Eagles league.
Yeah. How was your time here? Talk to me about, for those who don't know, the HBCU life.
Oh man, that was the best time of my life.
Yeah.
Still, and I've been through a lot, and I done had a lot of fun with the music. I've been on tours. I done, did a lot, but it still don't tap into that college life. You know, you young, you don't really care. You don't care what nobody think at that time. You don't care really how nobody feel. You just do you, and I found myself, at Central, like just finding who I am, and just having to be independent, having to do stuff on my own. And it just built my character. Like I said, I met one of my very best friends. He got my guy.
Oh, y'all met at Central?
Like, I met him 2015, freshman year.
Yeah.
We met because he was about to fail gym class because he would not wake up.
Oh.
So I said, you know what? I said, bro,
that's too early to be mad. What?
Look, I stopped by his dorm one day. I said, hey, bro, they read your thing. You read your name this morning. You about to fail gym class. You better wake up and come. I said, you know what I'm going to do for you?
What's that?
I'm going to start knocking on your door every morning because I got to walk past it to get to the outside. So I'm going to walk past it. You wake up. And he woke up every day. And went from there. We started going to Pelicans. I put him on Pelicans.
Oh, the shell joints?
Yeah.
Oh, you from the shop? That's what's up. Yeah.
Man, we ate Pelicans for a year straight. Like,
keep them in business.
Yeah. Keep them in business for sure.
Hey, Pelicans, you doing
that. Like, Central really built me. I performed my first song at Central.
Right.
I performed.
What pain is some?
I performed for the first time at Central. It wasn't pain. It was Next Move. And that's where I came up with this little dance one day. And
you remember it? Can y'all show the people at home? Because we weren't there.
It was like a twist, like
come on.
Yeah, so I used to do that dance all the time. Man, Central was the time of my life. Like I said, I love Central.
That's tough.
I would go back and do it again and again.
See, that's how you know you the right place at the right time, man. That's what's up, man. So shout out to Central for molding some of the greatest people I done met so far, man. Like, I'm talking about some of the dopest people I done met in the Carolinas came from Central.
Eagle land.
It's wild.
It just makes sense.
We're going to keep that vibe going, man. So shout out to all the Eagles out there and the rest of the HBCUs. You feel me? I got to be unbiased out here. I went to school up in Ohio, man. But coming down here, I noticed that it's a community effort. Like the guy who lived up above me in my first apartment. And first thing he said, went to Central. Yo, which school you go to all that, bro? I don't bang. Oh man, I got no affiliation, bro.
Nah, Durham people are really good people. Like, I met a lot of good people in Durham that I still talk to this day. Like, Durham was like just became a second home for me for real.
Yes, they get a bad rap in the news, like the media telling you.
But that's
you go there.
You know, life is what you make.
Right.
So you put yourself in them positions and then predicaments, you know, and that's the type of outcome you're gonna have. But if you put yourself in better situations, around better people, you'll live better.
Come on, like that, man. Transitioning, speaking of situations, talk to me about the label that you represent, how that came to be, and how the status of the label right now. How you feeling?
Oh, Social Currency, we the biggest label in the world.
Yeah.
The biggest label in the world. Shout out to King Carter, like I said. He started Social Currency during the pandemic. So that was when you couldn't go outside, and you couldn't promo for real, and you couldn't do a lot of stuff. And man, we started so many waves in Charlotte, like Out the Woods, shout out to Sport. Oh man, we did so much. And it just built from there. We got Hot Boy Shack on the label, like I said. We got Zay the Goat on the label, like I said. That's how I got to the label, actually, is through Zay the Goat. Okay. His dad is actually King Carter. So I met Zay at Central. Me and him, we just hung out, we started rapping, we started just, hanging out every day. I didn't really know who King Carter was yet. I just knew that he was the baby's manager at the time. So I'm like, okay, cool. And we went to him with the song. He was like, no, I don't got time for it. No, I don't got time for it. No. So me and Zay just kept pushing. And about a month of us doing that, he even told me one time, he was like, yeah, come with me, my dad's birthday dinner. I got there, it was his Carter. I'm like, this is not a birthday dinner, he said for slick meeting. And he already said he don't want to hear it. So, but after that, man, it just went full circle, became full circle. I love my label. I love my team. Like I said, shout out to Athena. Yeah, that's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Biggest GOAT in the world.
Come on, now. Talk to me about the relationship, because the thing is how we set this whole thing up.
Yeah, so I met Athena a few years ago. I met Athena, but I didn't really know her like that. She was interning with Social Currency at the time. And just fast forward 4 years later, I was looking just for somebody just to, like, with real structure. And one day, I think I was watching Athena's story or something, and I was just like, it clicked. I'm like, Athena. So I just DM'd her like, yo, call me. We got on the phone. I told her, what I was trying to do. And she was like, well, if you're serious, next week I'm going to Grammy weekend in LA. If you come, then I know you're serious. So I was like, all right, bet. Booked my flight. Booked the Airbnb, did what we had to do, went out there, and we've been together ever since.
Dang.
That was last year, February 4th.
That's wow, man, last year. Come on.
Man, we done built so much in this past year, like, oh, man.
Man, take his knees ever since.
Yeah.
She persistent. She consistent. And she work hard.
She gonna make sure you can't tell Athena no.
Yeah.
You can say no, but she gonna take the no. So until you tell her yes, she gonna just figure out a way to get it out.
That's gonna be the way.
She gonna get what she wants.
That's what's up, man. One of my favorite movies, Finding Nemo. My favorite quote: "Just keep swimming." And that's what you keep on swimming, man. That's what's up. So okay, so you got the label, you got the support, you got the love. How's the love from your family? How's everything going with that?
Oh man, I got the best family ever.
Shout out to the squad.
So many people tell me like they wish they had my family. I got the best parents. They crazy as ever. Shout out to my mom, shout out to my dad. Shout out to my stepmom. She's been there since I was like 9.
Right.
So she played a big part in raising me. Shout out to my stepdad. He played a big part in raising me. Like, it's just a great family. I got 2 sisters, a brother. I got a stepsister, stepbrother. And that's us. That's us. Like, we so close. We so deep.
Yeah.
One ride, we all ride.
It's going.
Like,
everybody spends.
And that's where I spend most of my free time. Like, if I'm in the clubs, if I'm pushing the record and stuff like that, of course I'm outside. But if I'm just having normal free time, I go chill with my mom, chill with my sisters. I'd rather do that than go hang out in the street somewhere.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's good value, man. Good priority. Like that. If you just tapping in, we're talking to LittleJohn4k, man. What? Can you do that?
Nah,
give me. Love it, man. We over here getting to know it a little bit better, man. Straight out of Queen City, representing before. Talk to me about Searching for Love before we get into that.
Oh yeah, Searching for Love, big record. Like I said, when I wrote it, I was just talking about love, but it was really in the time where I was just searching for like myself. Like I said, I did end up meeting a beautiful lady behind it. Support her, shout out to her.
You want to do names?
Nah, I ain't gonna.
Okay, I like it. Keep it close.
Keep it close. Person, y'all might try to snatch her up. Oh, be a good woman.
Everybody.
So I wrote it just during that time, and it was just I played it for a thing one day, and she was like, "This the one, like this the one we pushing." She ain't want to hear nothing else.
That's
this
it.
one we doing. This
Come
one
on, because it was about her, or
who? A thing?
no, I'm sorry.
No, heck no. I can't curse.
Thank you for keeping it radio. Shut up, man. But no, okay, we about to go ahead and get to that Search for Love. It's LittleJohn4k. We're going to be right back. We'll get to know the socials and what's coming up next, all right? Keep it locked. It's the DOC on WRSB. One more time. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. It's the DOC on WRSB, man. On the heels of that Searching for Love by LittleJohn4k. Speaking of, gotta sit right across from me. Hit that ad-lib one time for me. Let's go, man. Sounds so sweet, don't you agree, man? We up here listening to some great tunes, get some great vibes, get to know the young sister, and actually what she's got going on, man. We got Charles Johnson coming up in just a bit, so keep it up, man. But right now, we just want to go ahead and ask, like, what's going on? We're on a media run right now. Okay, we're living every day, grateful, thankful.
Yeah, for sure.
Prosperous. What we got next? What's coming
We
up?
on the media run right now. I got the baseball game tomorrow at the Night Stadium in Charlotte. I got K97.5 after this with Mir.
And my Cleveland home girl, shout out to Mir.
Yeah. I love Mir. Carolina based. Shoot. The band told me I'm gonna do the Soul Circus. I'm ready for it.
Greensboro?
Nah. In Charlotte.
That's what's up. You gonna do the host?
I don't know. I know it's a whole form, but it's a whole like
You know they good folks over there.
You know about that.
Yeah, I had a chance to host them last year when they was in Raleigh. I'm talking about the time of my life. It turned me into a kid again.
Man, my mom used to take me there all the time as a kid. Like we went to the Soul Circus every year.
Come on.
So she said, I said, what you want for Mother's Day? She said, you take me
to the Soul Circus. You know what?
So that's definitely gonna be a great day, a great vibe. I can't wait to see a smile on my face.
That's gonna be crazy. That's a full circle.
And shout out to all the moms out there, man.
Mother's Day.
Yeah. Shout out to all the moms out there.
For sure.
Shout out to J Jewelers also. You know, if you ever in Charlotte, North Carolina, make sure you pull up on J Jewelers.
Look.
I got 4K steppers going crazy right now, going viral. On all platforms, they go crazy in the rodeo world. They been booked every weekend.
We talking about trail rides.
Trail rides. The world is crazy right now.
Shout out to 803 Fresh for setting that off, man.
For real, like he really like set off a bomb. I mean, it's been going, but what's crazy is we been going to rodeo. We've been doing that. I mean, my dad introduced that to us a few years back. So it's crazy now just to watch everybody, like, you know, tap into their world. But I'm happy for it. I'm happy for the trail ride world. You know, they getting their shine, they getting their light right now. Like,
while we on that subject, can you talk to me a little bit about etiquette? Because we got a lot of newcomers coming to the trail rides. A lot of people that's not really from the world. So they bringing their outside mix to the inside. So you can get a little bit of etiquette, a little bit of ways to act when they pop out.
Oh yeah, so when you at the trail rides, first of all, leave your guns at home.
Please, leave your guns at home.
Yo. I mean, you ain't hear about shootings and stuff like that until literally this year. Like, you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta fight out there. It's just supposed to be a good time. Yeah. You ain't even supposed to drink regular alcohol. You're supposed to drink moonshine.
That shine.
You know, just vibe and dance and just go home. Like, you know, y'all coming in the world and messing it up for the real steppers, messing it up for the people that's really in that world that love it. Like I said, you know, my dad, my stepmom, they take the camper out there and everything. Like, it's really deep in our family, rodeo and thing like that. So to see the people just coming in and just breaking it, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it's definitely unnecessary.
It's all vibe, it's all love.
Just put the guns down in general.
Come on,
everybody
man.
put the guns down.
That's what I say.
If any kids listening to this, put the guns down. Any high schoolers, any young youth, put the guns down. Respect your parents, you know?
Come on. Like y'all already know, man, DOC always say a gun is a permanent solution to a temporary issue. Think twice before you pull that thing out. You're going to change your life, the other person's life, everybody's life around you.
1 second can change the rest of your life. One bad move.
That's it. One step, it's all the time.
Everything is calculated, and I know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. It's calculated.
Come on.
And that's how you get through life, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, I had the 28 days of 4K that I just wrapped up.
Seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, I did so many videos with that.
Uh-huh.
That was lit. Shout out to the thing.
She put that together?
It was supposed to be a simple birthday dinner. It went from that to I was everywhere.
Yeah, I seen it all over.
A thing that I set off a match too, though.
Yeah.
She set off a match. She put a little fire in the Searching for Love.
Yeah.
Man, we've been going. I'm talking about since April the 3rd. We've been rolling. We ain't sat down yet.
Rocking. That's what I'm talking, man. Shout out to the team. Shout out to a great team. You feel me?
Shout out to God. This is keeping me protected.
Big God. 100%. That's what's up, man. Tell the people where they can find you in the socials and all that good stuff.
But you can first find me on Choice FM.
Hello.
Choice FM 92.1. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
Sure. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. That mean.
I like that. What's up, Doc?
Yeah.
But now you can find me on all social media platforms. LittleJohn4k. That's LittleJohn 4K. I'm everywhere. You can search me up everywhere. You might find a CD under your grandma's couch. You just gotta look hard.
Yeah.
And keep searching for love.
That's it, man. Couldn't have said it better than myself. Any words you want to leave our listeners with before we head up out of here?
Oh yeah, just want to tell you thank you, God. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Doc. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Social Currency. Searching for Love is out right now on all platforms. Make sure y'all go tune in. Make sure y'all go get that. Watch that. I got a lot of surprises, so make sure that you're following me. I do a lot of giveaways. I do merch giveaways.
You like free stuff?
Yeah, I know y'all like free stuff. So hit me up in the DMs. It ain't never nothing. I'm not one of them artists. I will respond to. I will respond.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough, man. I love it. I'm so glad that you came through. I can wait to see what the future has in store for you. I love the present, love the past, and now you got a real fan. I was from the outside in, but now I'm from the inside out.
Thank you for having me.
For sure.
Family Choice FM.
Come on now, it's gang back. Come on now. On the count of 3, last thing we do is say peace to the people. 1, 2, 3. Peace. It's the DOC. Let's get to this. Let her cook, man. Glow. Let's go.